What's going on, guys? My name is FeintAttacks. Welcome back to a brand new Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. Today we're going to go against Nick, also known as Sandcastles. Be sure to go ahead and check his channel out. His links will be down below in the description. Remember, if you guys want to be featured in one of these Wi-Fi battles, be sure to go ahead and follow me on Twitter. My links are down below in the description. All it means is simply clicking a follow button and you guys get to see when I tweet out. And if you ever are wanting a Wi-Fi battle at the same time I am, I'll be sure to go ahead and hit you up. So today we're bringing this hella random team. I just wanted a Wi-Fi battle. I wanted to get something up for you two guys, so I decided, you know, I really wanted to bring Lycanroc and Decidueye to a Wi-Fi battle because I've not used them. So I kind of just threw them in this random team. Like, my team really doesn't have any bulk whatsoever except from, like, Palasasan, but he's not even really that bulky, to be fair, if hit with the right moves. Nick is bringing a Mamoswine, Magnezone, a Pinsir, the Piunkabu, Punk something, I don't even know, I can't even pronounce that thing, I don't even want to try to pronounce that thing. Also the Dragonite and Tapu Fini. So be sure to go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, like I said, if you guys do go on to enjoy it, and if you're brand new to the channel and you guys want to stick around for quite a while, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button too. So this battle, I was playing hella tilt all the way through it because I really didn't know what to expect from his team. It was absolutely god-awful. So he starts off with the Mamoswine and I go into Washed Up here. So I'm thinking to myself, Icicle Crash probably will take me down to a lot of health. So he goes out for the Stealth Rock, which was actually really good for me because I just threw a Shadow Ball at this thing and I do manage to get the Spadef drop, which I was super happy about because if I didn't get the Spadef drop, I wouldn't be able to knock this thing out in the next turn. So I was pretty happy about it, really happy about it. He goes for the Icicle Crash here. I did put a lot of investments in this guy as well, so I was pretty confident, you know, I'm pretty sure I can take a hit. And then when I saw the HP bar just going down and down, I was like, no, I can't take a hit. He does receive some Life Orb damage, like I said, so that did allow me to go ahead and knock him out with the second Shadow Ball, so I was pretty happy about that, you know. I was like, alright, Washed Up, you did your job, I'm pretty proud of you, He goes into Warlock, which is his Pinsir here. And this is about to look hella clean as he goes for the Mega Evolution, and look at this! With no outlines, holy shit, that looks absolutely beautiful. He goes into his Mega Pinsir here. I was scared of a Swords Dance, so I just threw a Shadow Ball at this thing because I didn't want to just not take no damage if he did go for the Swords Dance. So he goes for the Return, takes out my Washed Up there, which I'm not too fussed around because now I can kick back and go into Rocky Dog, go for the Sail Rock, and do some serious damage to this thing. So I do get hit with these stones, which is unfortunate. I do get my stones up late game though. They actually came in handy really well. So I go for the Sail Rock here. He goes into his Magnezone. So Magnezone barely takes any damage from this Sail Rock, which is absolutely fine with me. I needed to sack somebody off because I needed to keep Rocky Dog alive for when, you know, later on in the game to get my rocks and stuff like that. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to sack off the Infinity. I know a Flash Cannon's coming my way. If this guy's analytic, you know, it's going to absolutely tear through it. So I just go into Minior and just to say goodbye really to him. He just gets hit with a Flash Cannon and it takes him down, unfortunately. But it's whatever. I mean, Minior's really cool, but he just didn't fit in well with this team. I wish I would have brought something a little bit more bulkier to my team or more offensive. I don't know which way to go about it. So I go into the Scarf God Katana here. I was going to go for the, you know, the Night Slash just in case he swapped out, but then I was like really debating it, so I go for Sacred Sword, which is absolutely perfect because I do manage to knock out the Magnezone, the hashtag Manchester Manager Jones as of that. And we do get the Beast Boost, which is absolutely fine there. So now he goes into his Dragonite. This is where I do get really scared. Because I need to take down this Dragonite's multi-scale if I'm going to hit it with anything. So I do go for the Sacred Sword. I am +1, so I'm absolutely fine with that. Because I was expecting the Dragon Dance to come, which he does go for the Dragon Dance, so it's absolutely fine there. Because I know I didn't really, you know, want to let this guy start setting up Dragon Dances and then having to swap out. So here I did expect a Dragon Claw or a Dragon Move or anything like that coming. I do go into Kami, which is my Tapu Lele here. Yeah, it's Tapu Lele, this one. I always get mixed up with Tapu Fini and Lele. So I go into Tapu Lele expecting like a Dragon Claw or anything like that. But he goes Fire Punch, which, you know, I appreciate. I appreciate that move, you know, it's a smart move. After this is where it got pretty weird. I'll tell you guys after this a little bit. So I get burned, which I'm not too fun about because I am like 252 HP and 252 special attack. The way I brought in Kami here, actually Mednick, I was talking to him after the battle and he thought the Tapu Lele was scarfed. So I was like, ooh, okay. So he goes into his Tapu Fini. Or am I Tapu Fiend? No, I don't know. I'm one of the goddamn Tapus. I cannot remember the names for the hell of me. So I go for the Moonblast here. 252 in special attack. So we do some nice damage there. So here, I decide, you know, I could just take this thing off with a energy ball. This is where he finds out I'm not scarfed. So I go for the energy ball here. Just to try hit this thing. I put energy ball on this guy because, oh, this girl, should I say it? It kind of looks like a girl, even though it's genderless. I know it's a girl. You've got to know it's a girl. I go for the energy ball, hopefully wanting to knock this thing out. Like I said, 252 special attack. I just go for the energy ball. And unfortunately, we take it down to literally 1 HP. That thing survived on 1 HP. I don't even know how. He just did. So with the 252 in HP, I do manage to survive on 18 HP. And Tapu Lele actually put in... oh, is it Tapu? No. You know what? I'm going to Google this because he's getting me mad. Tapu Lele. I am Tapu Lele. There we go. So Tapu Lele is actually putting on the finest of work in this Wi-Fi battle. The burns hitting me, but the leftovers is giving me the same HP back, so I'm kind of happy about that. So, you know what? I'm like, alright, if he wants to swap into his Dragonite or anything like that, I'm just going to go for the Moonblast. Just so I know that I can kill this thing either way. So the Moonblast does manage to take down his Tapu Fini there. Which was absolutely perfect. So, you know, Kami is absolutely taking lives today in today's Wi-Fi battle. Absolutely taking lives. Which is absolutely brilliant for me. So, I'm burned still. Nothing changing about that at all. He goes into Warlock, which is his pincer. I know this thing can kill me straight off, so I'm not too bothered about it. He just goes for the quick attack. There's no way I'm outspeeding this thing. I did, you know, just go for an attack just in case he wanted to go for that sword stance, like I said, just to get his attack up. I do go into Rocky Dog. Because I've got the Accel Rock. Now, Accel Rock is going to hit his Dragonite hard, and it's also going to hit the Pincer hard. So, I'm absolutely fine. I know if I get my Stealth Rocks up, that Pincer is going to be crippled as hell. So, he goes in pickled here as I go for the Accel Rock. Now, I know this thing really can't do too much to me, except from, like, Toxic, Baton Pass, and stuff like that, which he actually goes for, which is really smart. So, I go for the Stealth Rock. Because I needed to get my rocks up ASAP, just so it can start crippling the Dragonite and cripple the Pinsir on the next time it comes back in. So he goes for the Baton Pass, which is absolutely fine, and I'm pretty sure he goes into his Dragonite here. I'm pretty sure it's the Stormfault, yeah. So the rocks take toll on this guy, and I'm like, you know what, this is actually really cool. I can just go for a Accel Rock. I didn't think he predicted me to stay in, so that's why he doubles back out, back into this thing. Which is so annoying to deal with, because it's HP and defense. I think its HP's like really ass, but I think it's defense. That's absolutely brutal on this thing. So I'm like, alright, is he going to go for the Baton Pass or anything like that? I just go for the Stone Edge, trying to get as much damage as I can off on this thing, as he goes for the Recover. So in theory, I'm like, you know, what can I possibly do here to try bring off as much damage as I can? So I do go out into my Katana, because I know a Leaf Blade is going to absolutely KO this thing to hell. So I go out into, oh, actually, no, wrong turn, I'm speaking too soon for myself. I go into Hanzo, which is my Decidueye here, as he goes for the Toxic. I'm speaking way too fast for this Wi-Fi battle. I go into Hanzo. I do go for the Spirit Shackle, I do believe it is. And I thought that would have stopped him from batoning, you know, baton passing out and stuff like that, but it actually doesn't, which is wild. It must mean he just can't, you know, either run away or he can't just hard swap out, but baton pass still works as fine. It says there, Pickles can't escape, and Pickles fucking escapes. And I'm like, no, Pickles, why? Don't do this, Pickles. As he goes into the Warlock, which is his Pinsir. Now, Pinsir's going to take a lot of damage here from the Stealth Rock, which is absolutely beautiful. Look at that damage. The damage is absolutely amazing, and this is what I needed. So I'm like, you know what, Hanzo, you can just go down here, bro. You can, you know, you can go to sleep. You deserve a sleep after that. So Hanzo takes a return here to the face, gets absolutely destroyed. And I'm like, alright, cool, you know what, I can just go back into Rocky Dog, and Rocky Dog can just finish up this battle nice and well there. Well, it can finish up, I guess, the Pinsir and also the Dragonite. So here, I make a hard swap. Hard swap. We go straight back into Paper Cut, the Scarf God Katana here, because I knew 100% he was going to swap out, but I don't get why, because if he comes back in the Stealth, he must have forgot about the Stealth Rock, about to KO that thing. So he goes into Pickled, and I'm like, yo, Pickled, it's about time. You got picked, lilled, I guess. I don't know. So I go for the Leaf Blade, destroys Pickled there, and I'm like, yes, that thing's down. And he goes for Innards Out, which does a lot of damage. And that's the first time I've actually seen this thing's ability. So I was like, oh, damn, that is mad. I do get the Beast Boost. which is absolutely fine there. I do go for the Leaf Blade yet again on the Dragonite because I need to get as much damage as I can. He's not going to go for the Dragon Dance or anything like that. He wouldn't risk it. You know, you don't want to risk that for the biscuit. So I just go for the Leaf Blade, try to get as much damage as I can. Unfortunately, I don't manage to KO this guy. But now he is limited. He can't swap out because that thing will die. So he does go for the EQ. Does manage to take down Paper Cut here, but that's absolutely fine because Rocky Dog can just come in now and finally sweep up. I just go into my Lycan Rock, and pretty much I just go for the Accel Rock, and that is games because when Pinsir comes back in, it's going to absolutely get destroyed with the Stealth Rock, and that was the game. So, really close. Like I said, when he had the Dragon Dance up, he had potential to sweep me, because I really couldn't have done too much, unless the Accel Rock somehow could have KO'd the guy when he was at, like, I don't even know, 3/4 of a health. No, sorry. Like a half health, sorry. But yeah, that was the battle. So GG to Nick. Be sure to go ahead and check out his channel. His links will be down below in the description. If you guys did enjoy this Wi-Fi battle, please give it a thumbs up because it is super greatly appreciated. I hope that you guys do go on to continue to enjoy the rest of the content to come. With all that being said, guys, my name is FeintAttacks, and I'll catch you guys back in the next battle. Bye.